I didn't touch the camera for 3 days. I left it on the kitchen table where I dropped it that night, lens cap half on, strap twisted like it had been grabbed. Every time I walked past it, my eyes slid away on instinct, the way you avoid looking at a wound you're not ready to clean. I told myself that was normal, that after a scare, a hallucination, I corrected, I deserved a few days to cool off. But the real reason I didn't pick up was simpler. I was afraid it would do something again. The first night after it happened, I didn't sleep at all. I sat on the couch with the TV on mute, lights blazing, jumping every time the house made a noise, pipes ticking, the fridge cycling, the soft creak of the wood as the temperature dropped. I checked my front door at least a dozen times. Locks were tight, chains secure, no fingerprints on the glass. Still, I kept seeing her hands in my mind, palms flat, fingers spread, like she'd been testing the surface, like she'd been figuring out how solid the barrier really was. The morning came. The street looked normal in daylight. Too normal. Kids' bikes leaned against the fences. Someone's trash can lay tipped over on the curb. My neighbor waved while loading groceries into her trunk, and I waved back like nothing in life had changed. I almost convinced myself it was over. That lasted until the second night. I woke up at 2:14 a.m. with a distinct feeling that someone was standing over me. You know that feeling, the one where your body wakes before your brain does. My heart was already pounding before my eyes even opened. The bedroom was empty. Moonlight cut pale rectangles across the floor through the blinds. My closet door was shut. Nothing moved. I lay there, breathing, slowly, listening. That's when I heard it. A soft, electronic click. Not from the bedroom, but from the kitchen. I stayed perfectly still. The sound came again. Faint, but unmistakable. The camera. My camera. My mouth went dry. I told myself it could be anything. Battery shifting, auto sleep, some setting I didn't understand, but I knew better. I slid my phone off the nightstand and checked the time. 2:16 a.m. No notifications, no alerts, no missed calls. I didn't get up. I stared at the bedroom doorway until my eyes burned, waiting for something to pass through it. Nothing did. Eventually, exhaustion dragged me under again, and when I woke up in the morning, sunlight poured through the windows like nothing had happened. I found the camera still on the kitchen table, but it had moved. I was sure of it. I left it angled towards the sink. Now it was facing the hallway that led deeper into the house. The screen was dark. I stood there for a long time, debating with myself, arguing, rationalizing, bargaining like an idiot. Finally, I picked it up. My hands shook as I powered it on. The gallery opened automatically. There was one new photo, time-stamped 2:15 a.m. It was taken from low to the ground like the camera had been set on the floor. The image showed my hallway. The angle was wrong, tilted slightly upwards, centered on my bedroom door at the end, but the door was closed exactly how I'd left it. But that wasn't what made my stomach flip. What made my breath catch was the reflection in the framed photo hanging on the hallway wall. In the glass, faint but unmistakable, was the outline of a girl standing behind the camera. Closer now, so close that her shoulders filled most of the reflection. Her head was tilted toward the bedroom door, like she was listening. I dropped the camera and backed away until my shoulders hit the fridge. I didn't go back to sleep that night. I called in sick to work the next day and spent hours combing through the camera's settings, digging through menus I'd never touched before, location data, motion triggers, Wi-Fi connection. Nothing explained it. No remote access, no scheduled shots, no face tracking. No reason the camera should have been on the floor. By the third night, something else started happening. I noticed the photos on my wall were wrong. Subtle things at first. A family picture in the living room where the smiles looked a little too wide. A reflection that didn't line up with the angles of the room, shadows that bent in directions they shouldn't. I tried not to think about it. Then, while brushing my teeth that night, I glanced at the bathroom mirror and froze. Just for a second, just long enough for my brain to register panic. I thought I saw her standing behind me, not reflected, present. I spun around so fast I nearly slipped on the tile. The bathroom was empty, but I looked back at the mirror. My reflection lagged, not much, maybe half a second, enough to notice, enough to feel wrong. I backed out of the bathroom and slept on the couch with the lights on. The fourth night is when I made a mistake. I told myself I needed answers, that if the camera could see her, maybe I could tell what she was, where she came from, why she was fixated on my house, on me. So, just before midnight, I picked it up and stepped outside. The street was quiet again, too quiet. The same oppressive stillness as the first night, like the world had been muted. I stood on my porch and raised the camera. The live view flickered, then stabilized, and there she was, standing at the far end of the street, exactly where she'd been before, waiting. Only this time, she wasn't walking towards me. She was facing away, head tilted, body angled towards the darkness beyond the streetlights, like she was watching something farther down the road, something I couldn't see. I took a step forward. Her head snapped around, too fast. The smile was already there, and in the live view, without me touching a single button, text appeared along the bottom of the screen. Don't look away this time. That's when I heard a sound behind me, footsteps inside my house, and I realized the girl on the screen wasn't the one I should have been worried about, because she wasn't coming towards me anymore. She was watching what was already standing at my door.